What is the likelihood you're going to start trading with 100 contracts? And I don't know, maybe turn that into $10,000 in one trade? How about funding an account with 50k and turning that into maybe, who knows, 100,000 in 6 months? Maybe even nearly getting 6 grand out of a small account. I don't know, what about 11 into, say, 70? Why not? And check this out. With my system, you can make real money. How about outrageous promises in one day? Simple push button and guaranteed systems. Finally, it will put money in your bank account. There is bullshit everywhere. How is the new trader expected to pull in $4,000 and $5,000 a month when they begin? It's not going to happen. Hi traders, my name is George Borg and I trade the US Emini S&P. Now, you may have picked up on my accent. I'm from Melbourne, Australia, and I'm about to show you what works on multiple markets, no matter where you live in the world. Before we get started, I don't want to waste your time. There is something to sell at the end of this video. Before I scare you away, my education price is less than an average trader would lose in any one day. Hence the reason why I've made it so affordable. If I can be totally honest, before I grasped this method, I would continually lose $300, $400, even $500 a day with one contract, trying to recoup my losses. And to be truthful, I'm tight. I'm not going to pay a trading guru for his course. That's my hard-earned money. So why was I so willing to hand it over every day to the markets? Now, I've been involved in a lot of online programs, and most are designed to whip your credit card out at the end, only to be disappointed by the quality of the content. So let's clear up any preconceived ideas that you may have about my trading methods. Are you going to make money every day? No. Do I take 5 to 6 trades a day expecting a positive P&L? No. Do I rely on multiple markets to make my trading decisions for trade execution? You don't have to. Now, to be straight here, if you are still here, let me tell you, trading isn't easy. In an industry that's directly related to gaining and losing big sums of money within minutes, it's no wonder that the masses are made up of fresh, less than year-old traders. It does attract all sorts. Is it possible to sustain a lifestyle from trading alone? Could you live anywhere in the world with, say, $4,000 a month? Now, I'm not here to make you any sales video with flashy statements and big green profits on a trading platform, nor make any massive promises. What I will do is outline the benefits of my method, and I will prove to you that I have identified where only the professionals trade. When the market reaches a high and turns, I can show you profit targets are being reached and it's time to short. I will even go as far as to tell you how to identify true trend change when we should be short or long in the market. Now, I've only just touched on some of the many benefits and it's pretty straightforward. Let me tell you this, all of my members who have been around the block a few times, bouncing between one course to the next, have been surprised at the simplicity of the approach that we have in the markets to identify key levels. Way in advance. Now, I'm even talking days and even weeks in advance. Why is this? It's because it's so simple. There aren't any confusing crossover signals or proprietary indicators, momentum, energy that we have to watch out for to make our trade executions. Nothing like that. And this is what I personally struggle with so much for years. And it's all just bullshit. And why? Because it's so subjective when it came to trade execution. There was never a clear-cut, easy-to-enter style. Can you just tell me where to get in and out? There was always a grey area with very little consistency. Now, no wonder we all feel bombarded with information overload. What I focus more on are the tactics of how to identify highly probable trades, and that's what we do at Just E-Minis. We intraday trade, and we always know what's around us with the long-term signals and targets in sight. Now, many of our advanced members focus on the swing strategies only. Why? They only need 1 or 2 trades a month to pull in 40 points. That just proves you don't have to take 5 or 6 trades a day to make money. You're only making your broker rich by paying in commissions. Now, what makes me an authority in what I've shown you here today? Why am I the expert? And I'm here to tell you I'm not. I haven't been trading for 20 years and I'm not a millionaire. I'm just an average guy with a dream, as you can see with this big thing in front of me here. I come from a hard-working background and I stuck out my trade for many years. I was a panel beater fixing dents on other people's cars. Other than that, I bounced between business and business. I got a corporate job in the end, and with a company car. I was like, wow, what was I doing? I was still chained to my desk. I had a boss all the time. Now, until I got a whiff of the stock markets, I started imagining, is it possible to get all this money? Is it real? Now, if you're anything like me, which I know you are, you've bounced from one course to the next in search of that one day. I will find that secret strategy. Until I found this method, the method that suited my trading style, it 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 really become interesting and focusing on the method. I needed a vehicle which was going to pay my bills at the end of the month. The attitude sustained and patience by letting the market come to me, not the other way around. And because of this, I've been trading with a positive P&L at the end of every month for the past 2.5 years. So I'm here to tell you, you will become profitable over time. Now, not within a month. Let's be transparent here. Showing you the setups every day is great and a real eye-opener, no doubt. Seeing the method and taking it away and profiting from this new knowledge, I can actually guarantee you failure. And why? I can show you how to fish. That's easy. But my intention here is to help you survive with the unforgiving markets. Now, you're trading against professionals. Don't fool yourself. Don't fall for that shiny ball syndrome. Trading's hard, but I can get you started and directed down the right path. I only dedicate my time for those members who aren't here for the free ride. I only train those who want to learn and become professionals, not the time wasters. Now, my online education program, again, is not available for everybody. The extended services I offer and the support will only be for a select few. This system isn't for people who get excited over the next best thing. If this is you, you're more than likely jumping from one program to the next. This proves that you may not be giving the method a real go. Trading involves dedication, screen time, and most of all, hard work. Our success stories are based on a proven method that is sustainable, not short-time overnight success. Here are just a few of the many members we have here at Just Eminis.
Let me just start by saying that I was skeptical when I first saw the Just Innis website. Who starts up these trading websites? I thought to myself, failed traders, people who obviously haven't had much success themselves, so they target ones that are looking for the answers. I then compared your education with other stuff out there, and why was it so cheap, and was it of any value? And truthfully, my personal opinion, you should be charging a lot more for what you do. You are a fantastic asset for the new trader out there. You seem like just an average guy with a passion, but your targets are outstandingly amazing. You're just a great guy, George, who offers a 5-to-1 risk reward in a new trading room. Thanks a lot.
Good day. My name is Emily, and I thought I'd make this testimonial just really to say thank you and to let everyone know there is hope. I've been trading now for a little over 4 years and bouncing from one product to the next, and I struggled most with the trade execution. I just really didn't have the brass balls as most traders are supposed to have. And let me tell you, that's where George has just made it so simple. And I'm sure that everyone can relate. Trading is hard. And without the tips and the guidance in his educational program, we would be in dire straits right now. I'm telling you. I'd lose more than that in a day with just one contract. I've been with George a little over 6 months now, and I started trading with 2 contracts. I have compounded that up to 4, and I'm now starting up my swing account. With the amount of value that George adds, we would not be trading today. So keep up the good work, George.
George is a patient and educated trader willing to help others learn the very difficult profession of futures trading. You will need to have the patience to wait for the trade setup. Mr. Borg gives direction and guidance that is hard to find in live trading websites. I've tried several day trading sites. He is the most consistent. At justeminis.com, you can watch real-time trades by this extremely skilled analyst. The education alone is worth the cost. You will learn to have the patience to wait for the trade setup. George Borg is an active full-time trader and a true professional dedicated to helping other traders become successful. He uses a high probability profit strategy primarily based on technical analysis. I've spent many months and way too much money in various trading rooms over the years, and I have never had the consistently positive experience that I have daily at Just Eminis. Stop losses are adhered to and targets are set at attainable levels. Mark C. Now these are members who have been with me for a little over 4 months. These members have moved on to advanced trading methods, so their results do differ from the newer members who mainly stick to the conservative setups. The conservative setups are what I display on my result pages. Again, please don't expect to make a killing within the first few months of your education. Think about it. And I know you needed some time in your current field to grasp your surroundings and to become an expert. So why do so many people think trading is any different? It will take some time. Now, when you fill in your details here to the right on the very next page, you'll have a few options. Let me tell you up front, I only have one set price. There aren't any discounts on the following pages. So put your details in here and let's begin making some real money. Alright traders, I'll give you a sneak peek of what's inside the Emini Enforcer pack. Here we go. Alright, so from here we'll have a look at our course, and this is what we'll see what's inside. So basically in through here, what we do have, as you can see, there's some guy doing an introduction just here. Alright, so this is split up into 3 different sections. It's for the beginner. Now, believe me when I say this, if you've been trading for a few years, this beginner's refresher course has got a lot of info in it, and you'll be surprised what you may be missing out on. So make sure you go through this. This is your toolbox. Now this is the simple secrets that we use by the pros, so it's very critical. And our last, advanced trader, and this is the one where your money starts coming in. Right, so we'll go through this quickly. What do you want from trading? Choosing your broker, the dome setup. Now I trade on multiple domes at the moment, but I run through an infinity futures dome, which is very, very handy. But it basically goes through multi-bracketing and where we take our profits off at, setting up your charts on your screens, emergency, keeping your cool, what to do when things go wrong, very, very important. There's 10 easy rules that we need to stick to, very basic, probability and maximum risk calculator. It's got a lot of good stuff in there. Now this is the toolbox part. This has got heaps of stuff in it, as you can see, and you've probably seen in our free videos, which you will get at the end of the sign up here today. So you get to see the gap fill, pivot points. Now this section is obviously hidden for reasons, as you can understand. And another one here, cost positioning, very important, trailing your stop loss. This is the advanced trader. Now this really goes through our setups, and it really pushes through and really takes advantage of our trade setup. So it's really, really good. It's got heaps of good stuff in there. I'm always making new edition, guys, so I don't leave the old recording material in there. I'm always updating it continually. And there's a conclusion down the bottom. One thing I am working on, which is a bonus at the moment, I'm finding a lot of traders are actually taking 20 and 30 trades, and they're doing quite well, but they want to ramp up their earnings. What I actually am working on at the moment is a special bonus video, so keep in tune for that. And that's basically targeted at the traders that have taken 20 successful trades, and then they've got the option to open the next section, so it's quite important. Alright traders, you're probably wondering how much is the Emini Enforcer pack worth. Now I've priced it at a very reasonable level, as I mentioned earlier. I know what it's like to be trading with 1 or 2 contracts and trying to chase your tail, losing 3, 4, 500 bucks in one day. I've been there before, I know what it's like. So this is the reason why this one low price of $295, I've made it affordable for everybody to get in and to see these particular levels trade as they trade. Now again, I know what courses are worth out there, and I've paid a lot more for education courses, as you are more than likely aware. This is the reason why I've kept the price the way it is. Now I update this package regularly, so I'm always in and amongst the market, and I've always got some updates that I want to throw in there. So I'll just add it to the package and you'll get an email immediately. Alright traders, fill in your name and your best email and then hit the add to cart button and we'll see you on the other side.